Hey guys, my name is Seniac and welcome back to another pointless city skyline experimental video where it's been a while since we last did one of these, and with the brand new airport DLC, many experiments can come from this. So I'm going to answer the question that nobody has ever asked. Yo, Seniac, can a city survive with the only way to get in and out is the airport from the airport DLC? I mean, that's quite a sentence, that's quite a question, no one's ever asked it. But I'm going to find out today. Now, what I've got right now is a city from a previous experiment where we disconnected it from the outside world to see if it would survive. It's not the best of cities right now. It's quite shocking. It's built terribly, but that is not the point right now. The point is, it's a city. It has industrial, commercial, residential, and every single type of industry, including fishing. Now, this city is the perfect experimental city to be able to take this challenge on. Now, currently right now, it has a little bit of an export area going outside of the region. It has a road that comes in and with the world's greatest highway. But that is not the point. We're going to disconnect it from the outside world. We're going to use the airport DLC to build an actual passenger airport and a cargo airport. And we'll see if this city can survive, because it will be able to import and export the goods, import and export the passengers, all via plane. But is that good enough? Can they survive alone on airplanes? Interesting. Very interesting right now. So if you guys do enjoy this experiment and want to see more, then please make sure you smash that like button down below. If you're new around here, then make sure you do subscribe so you're notified when our next episode does come out. But first things first, then, we're going to actually make the city a lot worse before we can make it, I mean, I wouldn't say a lot better, because we ultimately don't know if we're going to be making it better. So kill that after there. We're going to kill all these little highway roads right now and purely disconnect the city from the outside world. So go quite far back, so I've got no temptation to connect it to anything. We are now truly disconnected. So how I'm going to do it then is I'm going to build an airport. And I don't see us having too much passenger kind of traffic, because everyone's kind of moved in. It'll just be like tourists entering in and out, maybe the odd person entering in and out. So do you reckon they could share the one runway, the passenger airport and the cargo airport? That's going to be interesting to find out. But we'll kind of start it probably the same place where we had the road coming in and out. It kind of makes a little bit of sense, doesn't it? So if I start then by bringing a road directly out of here to about, there, and then we'll build one side the cargo, one side the passenger airport. Ooh, this is going to be interesting. So if I just do a kind of like a quick little T-junction to kind of end it just like that, we'll see how this goes. We'll see how this goes. So in the airport DLC then, we're going to place down our first airport terminal. Now, I ain't going to go too fancy, too crazy. I think just doing something like this will kind of do us justice. So, what are we saying? The passenger airport, like here. Is that the right building? The ultra modern. I could go nice and fancy, but I don't think I need to go nice and fancy. Just kind of keep it nice and simple. And bam. Do you know what? No. I don't want to put it on the end there. We'll put it on the end of this. So, rotating it. Oh, there we go. I wish you could just snap them to the edge of the road and I didn't have to do this. But, bam. We're in. We are in. So the ultra-modern concourse. Oh, I can't do it because I need to place down the airport area. I keep forgetting that, don't I? I always forget that. So, let's zone the area then for the airport. Make it nice and bigger. Now, I don't know how big I'm going to go, but I'm just going to go a nice wide section. Also, I don't know if you can actually share airports runways. So that is also going to be something I'm going to be testing out as well. Right, there we go. Nice big area to work with. So we'll increase the size of the terminal then. So we'll go 20 that way and we'll go 20 that way. It's not going to be a fancy airport. A load of stands, taxiway, runway, bish, bash, bosh. So we need a bunch of large aircraft stands in. So we'll get 1, 2, 3. We'll do a medium each side. And then we'll end it with a small. So we got a little bit of everything to satisfy everybody. And then we're going to set up the taxiway. So let's come from here and let's go that direction. So I want to go that direction. Let's come 10 down from there. So we're creating our little bit of a roundabout loop. So I'll go an extra 20, bam, bam. We'll go an extra 20, bam, bam. And then we're going to pretty much be kind of connected. But these guys don't work like that. If I go straight up, they ain't going to go smack bang in. You kind of awkwardly have to kind of rework it. So if I do this and bring you out and then bam, bam, bam. So they'll all be pushing out. But it does mean I've got to bring them in. So if I bring you up to there, bring you up to there. It's a little bit confusing, but just bear with me, okay? Just bear with me. So then we'll drop a roundabout in. Now if I did one here, I don't think it's decently long enough. So if I just kind of extend this by another 30 and then come off by 10. So to there and then do another 30. Well, that is... So I'm looking at 48. I'll go 160. I'll go 160, boys. So delete this. So that... Oh, hang on. Have I done it the wrong way round? I might have just done it the wrong way round. Actually, no. If I flip this... Still works. And... So they'll come up here, down there, and then go that way, or come back. Yeah, okay, right, we get it. We get it, boys. We get it. So end of the runway, into the taxiway. Going down, and bam. We're in. We're in, boys. It's one of the most confusing airports I've ever seen in my life. But it's an airport, nonetheless. It is an airport, nonetheless. So we'll get the... they're trying to take off already. There's not even any planes or anything going on right now. See it. Bye. Bye, guys. Right, so we'll get the airport lounge. Just to add a little bit of pizzazz. And I don't feel like I'm going to upgrade it. I'm going to keep it as it is right now. So let's just do the bare minimum to get everything all in. So if I go across by 15... If I go across by 15 and get these to somewhat, I mean, now I'm looking at it, it's very, very wonky. And what's the distance there? It's a 10. So I could 5 by 5, 5 by 5. Okay, that works. This one's not going to work. I'll go a 6 by 5 and then a 6 by 6. There we go. So interesting design, but hey ho. So we now officially have them. Or have given them the ability to connect via a passenger airport from the get-go. So let's bring the power down. Keep it nice and simple. No stress, no worries, just nice and simple. So if I did a fast forward then, so before I built the cargo airport, so all the cargo stuff will slowly start crippling. All the industries are complaining about there's not enough. Are they complaining about not enough buyers, or what is it? Yeah, there's not enough buyers for the product because obviously they can't sell the goods. But we're going to have the ability to get passengers out and in. So that's going to be good for us. We'll see how busy this airport becomes, because that is the only lifeline in and out for anyone potentially, arriving or leaving. I like this. I like the design already. Probably need this second layer, but hey ho. Still works. Right, anyway, I'm getting too carried away. So there we go. Let it do what it's got to do. So while we wait, we should probably think about designing the cargo airport. Now, the cargo airport, I believe I placed down the cargo terminal. Let's say I just placed it here, for example. Is it inside of this area? It is. Right. Oh, we having power issues? What seemed to be the problem then? I don't know. But okay, so you can place it within the same area. Interesting. So if I placed it like, say, oh, we're having some serious power issues. I don't get what's going on. Is there something not connected? Do I have to drop down like an Elon Musk Tesla Gigafactory? Just for the sake of it? Yeah? We good to go with the power? What's going on with you guys and power? I don't get it. Oh, we need sewage. Oh, maybe it's the sewage that is not computing very well with the power plant, so it's kind of being reduced. Right, there we go. You're gonna leave me alone now? Leave me alone. So anyway. Right, just to save this. That airport is so damn confusing. So, required airport area. So we're gonna make this a little bit bigger. I'm gonna get them to share the same runway. Probably a bad idea, but we'll see what we can do. So, okay, let's start with the taxiways first. Where are they? So they would enter. So this side, it's flipped on this side. That would go straight up. So I'm just trying to work out my markings basically. So that was flipped. So whereas that one goes that way, so they land, and then you probably want them to. And if I did it here, came up by another 10. There you go. So I made it a little bit wider and bigger. Sweet. So let's get the cargo airport in. Now I've got a really good idea what we could do with the cargo airport to get the goods to the cargo airport. I've got a really good idea for this. So we're going to place it, and it's probably going to be a bit awkward and random, but we're going to place it about here. Now it's going to seem very long-winded for passenger or cargo to get over here. I'm going to place it about there, but I got an idea for it anyway. I've got ideas of what we can do. So extend the smaller version here down by 30, extend this down by 30 as well, and then we need, is this the cargo one? Yeah, the cargo aircraft stand. So if I go 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. So that's 8 in total. We had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So we got one more cargo. That's fine. Don't mind. So then back to this. So they'll come in this way. So in this way. I can make them go another loop this way round to get out, or bring them in this way and then send them down that way. Yes. So what I could do here is I could pick that point to send these guys back in. And if I do the same thing there, but obviously flip this one around and then bring them across. So we create the inlet there and the out. Do the exact same thing here. Inlet in and out. So that's how we get them in and out. Pretty easy. We'll get the water going across real quick. And then we'll have to connect up the... What is going on with these guys and power? I have never been as confused as I am right now with this power situation. Should I anarchy a power line to them? In the hopes that that's how it's going to work? Yikes. Right, hopefully these guys play ball. Oh, I don't think I wanted it there. I don't know what's going on. Don't even talk to me right now about this power situation. I don't know what's going on. They have power. Look, power available. It's huge. Shut up, game. Right, anyway. We've got to connect the cargo up for road anyway. Oh, let me delete you. So, we've got to connect the road up so vehicles can obviously make the way over. Now, what I'm thinking about doing is something a little bit different. I wouldn't normally do this, but for the purpose of this experiment, I'm going to take it up a notch. So I'm going to connect you into there. I will connect you into there. And I'm going to use this connection here. So if I highway this, like a highway there, make it go underground. Now, obviously, you probably wouldn't never do this, but I'm doing it because, you know what? Because I can. Okay, that is solely it. So, literally, to enter the airport right now, the cargo airport, you come down here, you go under the tunnel, you pop up here, and that's how you get to this area. And I've connected the roads either side, so hopefully the service vehicles can get over here too and pick up the garbage and stuff like that. That is my plan. Whether it works or not, it's a completely different story. But we should then have the ability for these guys to share the runway. I'm hoping they are able to share the runway. I really am hoping they're able to share the runway. Well, the fact that industrial vehicles now coming in shows us that it does work. We probably get a lot of traffic around here because, you know, but that's where the trains come into it. That's where the trains do come into it. So I just want to double check and make sure that we can utilize both airports to the same runway. Once I'm confident that can work, then we'll move to phase 2. We'll move to phase 2, which will be hooking up the train line right now. So there's lots of vehicles coming in, but there's no planes being generated right now. Now, I don't know whether that's because it's in the same airport area, so they've got to fly in. Big, beautiful plane landing just there. No planes do want to be spawning right now, which is quite worrying. There's 2 planes landing at once there. Right, why is no plane spawning right now? Ah, there we go. Okay, sweet, 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 sweet. So as long as this can take off, this plane, then we can move to the next stage, which will be heavily reducing the amount of traffic. We can bring the cargo in. Yes, okay, that plane is going to do us. Yeah, there we go. Cargo plane leaving, guys. JJ, yay. I knew that anyway, right? I weren't panicking. You was panicking. Anyway, let's bring in the traffic via trains. So, I'm not the biggest fan of this train system because, you know, your boy's past record right now with it. I get triggered. I'm going to put it on the outside. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to place some trainage in many, many areas. If I'm trying to think of the best place. Oh, yeah, one there. If I did one there, I'm going to basically create like a big loop is what I'm going to do. Right, I feel like I need to sort out the roads very quickly. Alright, bam, to the bam, to the bam. So one there, we'll have one there going in that direction. Those guys here could potentially just drive, make it nice and easy for them. I could just very quickly add another one here. And you know what? I'll add one there somewhere. And what is this? An inland water treatment plant. Why do we have you? Why am I underground? Okay, we lose a little bit of water, but that's fine. The whole point was I can grab this. Right, very awkward stuff that I've just now done. But there's a good reason for it. There's a purpose behind it all. Right, you there. I'm going OTT with the train stations, okay? I'm going OTT. I want to try and make it as connectable as possible. Now I'm starting to think we needed a second runway. But don't worry. We got this, guys. We got this right now. So giving each of these new train stations some water coverage, and we're going to need to give them some power coverage as well. And Boom. So power, I'm going to do these little kind of solar panel car parking spots. I'll give each one like a little bit of additional. Okay, not each one, just whoever needs it. Just to kind of connect the power over. If I did that like there, kind of connects it. Right, we good, right? We good. So yeah, a lot of vehicles coming in, and there's about to be a whole lot more vehicles coming in general anyway. As we really bulk up the connections. But it's going to hopefully stop the traffic driving in and out. So the goods can get to the industries a little bit easier. Thus making it a little bit more efficient. Oh my god, I've never seen so many freaking planes. Oh my god. Yeah, maybe that second runway wouldn't have been too bad of an idea. Yikes. Okay. I might change it up. I might leave it for the funsies. I don't know. But now we need to get the trains connected. So the train line, now your boy might just simply parallel this. So same as selected, train tracks is what I want. And I want them to be, what's a 10 space? Okay, almost. A 12 space? Ooh, a 12 space seems about right. So, train tracks, they're the same. Great. So let's run with this. Well, hold on. I know this is very awkward, but I'm trying to parallel the whole system right now. Right, go from there. Oh, hang on, I gotta go this way first. I know this is very, very shocking, mate. But please. Have mercy on your boy. So we've kind of got to go here. Now, I know what I'm doing right now. There's no bypasses of the station. So before you scream at me in the comment section, I know. I am fully well aware of all of this. It's just for the funsies, okay, guys? It's just for the funsies. I'm not getting to the actual stations just yet. Boom. Boom. And then finally, hopefully, anyway. Right, I don't even, do you know what? I don't even want to look up and see the ridiculousness that I've created. Oh my good, what have I done? What have I done right now? Please end me. I have created ultimate destruction. Anyway. Let's get these guys connected. Yay! Oh my. When you, I mean this is going to be a silly question right now. When you decided to click on this video to watch it, did you think, okay, I'm going to get triggered at some point? Did that thought ever cross your mind? Now, as I answer that question, I mean, I'm well aware of what I do in City Skylines, so I already know you were going to be triggered from the get-go. But did you know you were going to be triggered by the train lines is the question, or the airport? Yeah. Coming at you from the side right now. I know, boys, I'm coming at you from the side right now. Right, connecting. And this, I think, is gonna be the last station. I did this side, right? Yeah. So there we go. Train lines are connected. Beautiful. It's like I've built a real life city. I mean, come on. Oh my goodness me. Right, let's contemplate what I've just done. Okay, do you think I should really now add in a second runway? Starting to think we could really utilize a second runway. Yeah. Right, first things first then, is anybody using the train stations? Anybody? Now, I've done the airport ones so it could bring airport peeps in. But is everybody driving to it because everybody wants to drive to it? Any of these guys going straight into it? Nobody wants to go into it. Now I'm thinking I've used the wrong train station. Oh no. Or is everyone still caught up? Right, let me just sort this problem out first. So, let's delete the runway. And let's see what we can do in terms of squeezing in a new runway. So, we'll start here. Going down to a 160. We'll start here, boys. Oh no, it needs to go actually further back. I just realised. Right, if I extend this just to there. Right, we'll do a 180. We've done a 180. So, bring in this. Bam. Shocking. Absolutely shocking. Double runway, so the cargo side no longer has to cripple under the issues. We should have seen this coming, boys. We should have seen this coming. But la-di-da-di-da. There we go. So we just pretty much got to give the game some time right now to figure out what is going down. But, no one wants to use my train stations. What's wrong with my train stations right now? I know it's airport cargo, but I assume it was going to be, you know, to send the cargo to the airport. Shall I switch one of them up for a non-cargo? Right, let's do... Oh, damn. This one. Right, if this works, it was a complete waste of time. Also, because obviously how I've done the lanes, let me just kind of merge these. Shocking, mate. Absolutely shocking. Right, okay, so completely killed off the airport. But we got to give it some time right now for the airport to slowly come back to life. Let's... Wrong way round. And why can I not select... Oh, because I'm on road. I am so dumb. You are so dumb. For real. Well, I'm sorry, airplanes. You'll now be able to leave, right? You'll now be able to leave. I am so sorry. Please, change up the cargo stations to the normal ones in the game. Now, I truly believe... We're actually starting to get vehicles going in right now. I truly believe that these are really meant for when you want outside connections. But then again, now we got stuff coming in. It wasn't until I changed this one at the airport that I'm now starting to see the odd vehicle driving into these. I still can't understand these airport terminal train stations. I still can't understand them. I'm not going to pretend that I understand them. But they're now about to start working by the looks of it. It's really weird. As soon as I changed the airport one here, because I changed this one, nothing happened. I then changed this one at the airport, and now they seem to be sending trains. Yes. Very, very weird. But anyway, forget all of that, because now we know cargo can come in via train. We can have planes landing, both passenger and cargo, on the two different runways we got set up. So now it's pretty much all about seeing if the city can survive. Now, right now, the population has dropped. If I go to city statistics and population changes, it was above 20,000. You can see up here. We're now down to, we've lost 4,000 people. And it's continuing to drop right now. So we can't sustain at the minute the population change. But I don't know whether that's because the industry was suffering for so long. It's only now that I can really have the imports and exports coming in and out. So I don't know whether it's going to change from this point moving forward. Again, no idea. But we've got to try and make it as easy as possible for the cargo to get in and out. So I think we've got traffic lights here. We'll kind of quickly get rid of these. Just to allow the vehicles to continue to flow out to get them moving. Right, cargo's coming out over here. So that will be dropped up at the various stations to enable the industries to get exactly what they need. It's now just a case of, can we hopefully transform the population and turn it around? Or is only having airports to enter and exit the region not substantial enough to sustain a city? Because right now, we check the airport area. We've had nearly 2,000 people coming in, or 3,000 people, sorry, coming in and out. That's interesting, but again, populations is not changing. Now, I got a huge residential demand, so there's people that do need to come in. I could build more residential, but again, that doesn't solve the issue. If I add more residential, it's going to inflate the population, and I don't know if I'm growing based on people who are able to kind of live in this city, or it's just kind of completely dying out. So, it's still a bit of a tough one. It still is a little bit of a tough one right now. Do I potentially go all the way and get it to a level 3 airport? I don't know just yet. But incoming versus outgoing is almost 50-50. But there's not a lot of passengers. Now, public transport wise, this is my system. Would I need to be able to bring passengers in to the airport? I mean, I could just do a simple bus route, and it's really just to kind of see if public transport... I know there's ultimately like a gazillion ways in which I can bring passengers in, but if I get this to run along and kind of stop on the same lines, but I'm going to kind of bring it in the inner city section. There. Just nice and simple bus route. Just to kind of have that connection to the airport. It might trigger more people to move because the transitions are a lot easier than walking. Even though they fully will walk this distance. It's interesting to see. But we've heavily reduced the amount of traffic on here right now as we're able to use trains. So nobody wants to use this one, but I assume it's down to the fact that here it's probably quicker to drive, to be honest with you. So that's probably why they ain't using it. There's a few vehicles over here using it. There's definitely still, yeah, they're still using it up here. So it's handy for a few. But I can't substantially keep the population. Now, I don't know whether I had an aging population as well. So, childcare. So, there's 22 births a week. Elderly care. How do I view my population in that kind of sense? Wasn't it down here or something like that? This information. So, I forgot how you see births versus deaths. I've literally forgotten how you see that statistic. So birth rate 22. Average lifespan, it means nothing to me. Population going down. I can't remember how you see that statistic. Oh, is it this? Yes. Okay, births versus deaths. So, yeah, there's a lot more deaths than births, obviously, so that's going to make the population go down. But at the same time, a lot of the population is seniors. But that shouldn't be a problem, though, because you've got the residential demand, they should be coming in on the airplanes. Now, I've done cities and experiments before where if it was enter only by road, enter only by train, by boat, they're able to handle it all. But is it because it's the DLC, it's a little bit different? See, 72% of people are coming in. So, ideally, 20 people on that plane. 36. So, people are coming in. Is it just we have an aging population. I don't know. But anyway, 14,000 simulation, the population is still going down, which it's going down slowly. It's going down slowly, but what it does show me is, one, we got a lot of cargo. And two, the airport can't substantially uphold a city, which blows my mind. Because any other form of transport, even the normal airports, can do just that with an outside connection. So that is kind of crazy. So what I'm going to do, we do have a little bit of space to play down some, like, you know, residential. I'm going to zone a little bit of residential right now, and it's just going to be some fresh peeps moving in. That's literally all it's going to be. I'm going to drop it like there and there, whatever. Just to kind of bring and refresh the population. Now, they should be able to move in. There shouldn't be any problem with it. It will spend some residential man, but it will bring younger people in. Because I know the population of the city is quite old. And I just want to quickly very, very see if this changes. If me having this residential right now could start to grow the population. Because I don't even think it's going to be able to do that. Are we not able to create a city where the only connection is the airport DLC? There's a lot of stuff with this airport DLC that I just don't like. If this don't work, it's terrible. The fact that you can't get the train lines to correctly work is terrible. It's so confusing, it's so annoying. But for the first time ever, we got a +5, a +21. Finally, are we starting to get populated? No, it's going to add to -3. Oh my goodness me, now -22. Yeah. Shocking. Also, what's going on with cargo right now? I know the cargo is taking a big hit, but damn, boys! You do be crazy. So, with all of that residential growth pretty much spent, this is what we get. Oh, wonderful. Wonderful, boys. Amazing. Absolutely amazing. So now it's slowly starting to turn around. But is it kind of... I forgot where it is right now. It's in here, isn't it? We still got more deaths than births. So... I mean, half the population is seniors. But it's not giving these guys time to thrive. Kill all seniors. I'm just joking. Don't go that far. Don't get that far. But the only time we've able to get this to turn around is when we place down new residential. So our new planes landing on the commercial, well, no, residential side, as I should pull it, passenger side, are they looking full? 49? They're not really looking that full. Tis what it is, right? Tis what it is. Down to +12 now, +19. Not seeing like big influx. Like if I built in any city a new residential area, you'll instantly have +100, +200 as they all influx in to get in. Doesn't seem right now, does it? It just doesn't seem right. City statistics just dropping down. The influx of people, you can see that correlates. That growth there is when the population increased, so that influx don't count. The influx is now starting to go up with people moving in, but it's not dramatic. Which leads me to believe, I mean, the cargo airport is sustaining industry, so I will confirm that I truly believe the cargo airport, as overloaded as it may be, yes, it's very overloaded, can support the industries. It truly can without no outside connection. But I'm not confident in saying that the passenger airport can sustain a city. Again, with no outside connection. And that is truly a shambles. That truly is a shambles right now. I've let it simulate for a good 40 minutes this whole entire game right now, and the population keeps decreasing. The only time I've got it to increase is when I place down new residential. Very interesting. Unless we're now starting to turn the tide. Are the tides a turning? That's the closest the births and deaths have ever been. Could we get them to flip? Ooh. There we go. Maybe it can sustain it. Maybe it can. I'm waiting for that to update one more time. That's the first time it's in the births above the deaths right now. Will it go one more time? Come on, wait for it to update. Waiting for you to update. Come on. 63, 52. Are you going to update? I mean, we're losing population now, by the way. Oh, no, we're not. +2, +2. You see where... Come on. Are you going to... Oh, 48, 42. Okay. So, we are producing more births than deaths. But it's not enough. I will admit, it's just not enough. So my confidence levels do kind of low-key drop. But let me know what you guys think about this experimental video anyway. If you enjoyed it and want to see more, then make sure you smash that like button down below. Until next time, I'll see you all soon. So good.